of the African savannah on safari, looking for... Mike, is that a lion stalking us? I think it's something much scarier. It's a search term report, and someone has keywords with 150% ACOS. Oh no, they never added any negative keywords. And it looks like all their bids are just $3. No bid optimization? We're in trouble. We need to do something about this giant ACOS, but I don't know if we can do it alone. Oh no, it's the ad badger. Should we run? No, the ad badger can save us. He'll rip that high ACOS to shreds with bid optimization and negative keywords. What's going on, Badger Nation? It's Mike and Brett from Ad Badger, and you're listening to the PPC Den Podcast, the world's first Amazon PPC advertising podcast, and your source for all of the tips, tricks, and optimization strategies you need to get the most from your Amazon ads. What's going on, Badger Nation? It's Mike here, and I'm excited for today's episode, which is a love letter to Amazon PPC. As always, I'm joined by Brett. How's it going, Brett?
Happy Thursday, everyone. I'm doing great, Mike. How about you?
You know, couldn't be going better. We're recording this on Valentine's Day, and we got a message roll through on iTunes, which we were looking at, we were sharing with our friends, our families, because it made us so happy to read. So special shout out to everyone out there listening. It really does warm our hearts, make our days when you send the love either through an iTunes review or just messaging us on our site or wherever it might be. We are just as much fans of you as you are of us.
Absolutely. Yeah, we did check in on those iTunes reviews, and we've had some awesome ones coming in, and it just means the world to us, guys, and we're really feeling the love this Valentine's Day. So thank you so much for listening. We really do appreciate it, and we're going to keep on, getting this content out to you and making sure that you've got all the latest in Amazon PPC.
That's right. Thanks so much, Gordon and Ryan, who left reviews in the last week. So today is Valentine's Day. You're listening to this probably in late February of 2019 or whenever. And one thing we want to do, Brett and I are often very critical of Amazon, their features that we wish operated a particular way, things that we would want from them. And a lot of times we can get pretty. Does anyone else watch Curb Your Enthusiasm? If you do, you'll get that. But a lot of times we get pretty critical of Amazon, don't we, Brett?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think just in our last episode, maybe we were a little too hard on them. So this episode, we're just going to shower Amazon with love and talk about all the things we do love about Amazon, especially Amazon PPC.
That's right. So this is going to be a quick episode, just sharing the things that we love. So the first thing that I love, absolutely positively love about Amazon, and I feel like there's a lot of weight when I say this because I have experience with Google ads and Facebook ads and Amazon ads. I've sort of been doing all of them for the last 10 years. The thing that I love about Amazon ads by far is the performance that they get. Average conversion rate of 10%. Cost per clicks, sometimes you can get cost per clicks for like 20, 30 cents. Your conversion rate is 10%. That's massive. So that is by far one of my favorite things to do. One of my favorite elements of Amazon is that the performance is just so darn good. The first episode that we recorded was like why we're living in the golden age of Amazon PPC. Without a doubt, we're living in the golden age of Amazon PPC. 3 years from now, will we still be really excited over 10% conversion rates? Maybe the average conversion rate might be 5 in the future. Who knows? But right now, 10% average conversion rate, that's something to love.
Absolutely. Yep. And, my favorite thing right now about Amazon, I think just as a whole, it's not necessarily PPC related, but it's just like looking back over the past few decades and seeing the amount of progress that's happened. Mike, we were just like getting used to using cell phones, back in like the early 2000s. And now we are selling and buying products through our cell phones. And the people who are selling those products aren't even holding these products or shipping these products themselves. It's a completely digital business that you can operate from anywhere in the world. And you can create your own brand. And I think that's just amazing. I think it's an awesome opportunity. And that to me is my favorite part of Amazon, just the freedom that it allows you to have as an FBA seller.
That's great. I'm waiting for when you can skip the phone, skip the shipping, and you just think of a product and it materializes in your like Amazon materializer hub.
It's like 3D printing and you just buy the schematic or something.
Exactly. Where you just like downloads because you thought of it.
It'll probably happen.
If anyone ever hangs out with me after a couple of beers, I get very futuristic. But moving on. Another thing to really love about Amazon PPC right now is, no doubt, it's exciting. It's definitely exciting. We've been doing it for a long time. However, a lot of people are new to the party, didn't even know the party was pumping for so long, because it's sort of always been this good. I remember years and years ago, you can find this on the internet if you search hard enough for it. Michael Erickson, Amazon product ads. There used to be this ad type called Amazon product ads, where you could create an Amazon listing from a product feed. And then when people clicked checkout or like buy now, they would be taken to your Shopify store. So like this was an ad that looked like an Amazon listing that you clicked and you'd go somewhere else. And like that was like the highest converting ad you could ever have on your Shopify store. So that was like 8 years ago. I was like stoked on Amazon advertising. And that's, to me, that stoke gets reignited every time there's a news article that says advertisers more and more are moving their budgets from Google over to Amazon. Facebook ads, more and more people getting dissatisfied with Facebook ads and as performance, moving their ads over to Facebook ads, if they can, of course. It's crazy to be in an industry that just keeps on getting bigger. Like it's doubled year over year for the last 2 years. Third largest ad network in America. It's wild to be part of something that like every week I can go to Google News, type in Amazon advertising and see some new article. My friend just sent me a full page spread of like a New York Times, what's going on with Amazon advertising. And it's an exciting spot to be. And if you're out there listening, like this is it. Like we started a podcast to talk about this because like we're so stoked on it. So just the excitement and the press and the news, something to be excited. Something I love. Something that keeps me motivated every day.
For sure. And I have no beers in my system right now, Mike, but I do want to get a little futuristic and talk about something else I really love about Amazon PPC is that things are constantly changing, like you talked about before. I mean, just in the last few months here, we have new targeting features. We have new bidding features. Bid Plus has, been taken to the chopping block. And, just all these things are changing so rapidly. And I don't think that that's going to slow down. I mean, in the future, I think, Amazon is going to, and just e-commerce as a whole is probably going to be more voice-based. So people are going to say, Alexa, send me a soccer ball. And, we're going to be, Amazon advertising is going to, go that route. We're going to start advertising by voice, and Alexa is going to present products or present the top 3 advertised products, and basically ask customers which ones they want to buy. And then even further down the road, I mean, Amazon is planning on virtual reality 3D changing rooms that you can, put on some goggles and try stuff on. So, I mean, I think there's going to be Amazon ads for that even, inside of virtual reality. We're going to have products popping up left and right that you can try on. And, all this stuff is just super futuristic, super amazing. And I think there's just so much for us to learn together. And basically, we can all grow together in Amazon PPC, not just for the next year or two, but we're talking decades down the road. And I'm super excited for all the change that's going to be coming.
Yeah. So like in the right here, right now, on like a week to week basis, we have new features. But then it's also really great to think and brainstorm just like you did, like what does the future look like? And I definitely think in the long-term future, all of those things, and then you can zoom back to right now in 2019, looking into the next few months, next, 12, 24, 36 months, so much data that Amazon has that like they're slowly dripping out, which I actually think is a good way to do it. Right now in Amazon advertising, there's no demographic-based bidding. So you can't bid differently for men versus women. If you have a product that converts really well with women, you can't bid a little bit more aggressively on them versus men, for example, right? That's not available in the self-service platform. So I think the smart way to do it is not to necessarily be like Facebook, where they just sort of give way too many targeting options too fast, creating some backlash, like Facebook has endured over the last year plus, where they've gotten a lot of backlash, and then Facebook has to like retract a lot of their targeting options. I was actually just talking to someone. You actually can't even target homeowners in Facebook anymore. That's something that was inside of there, but then they took back. So now you have to target like HGTV if you want to try to target homeowners, and even that's like not perfect and things like that. So I would love to see Amazon continue to release new features, but not release them too fast to create some backlash on their ad platform, because I think it does so well right now. Those are the things that I love about Amazon PPC. Happy to share on this Valentine's Day.
Absolutely. And, happy Valentine's Day, Amazon PPC. We do love you, even though you give us a lot of hassles to deal with, but we'll always be around. We always love you. And what do you think, Mike? You have any sweet, endearing words to say to Amazon PPC as well?
Stay golden. No, I don't know. I don't have anything else.
All right, I guess we can just wrap it up with that, guys. Thanks again for listening to this episode. We hope you all have amazing Valentine's Day weeks, weekends, days.
Weeks? Damn.
Yeah, just love everyone forever.
There you go. Have a good one, everybody.